ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really miss me. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way she teaching her mama and just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come on.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to get this one going. And off we go from Dallas. This taken from the 12. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
They take the hands off. Now Prescott bails out of the pocket quick. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go!
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down here, need 8 on the play. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Brings it in at the 12. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that? South. Hey, uno more. Hey.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
118. That's it. 19 tackles.
On play action, here's Stroud. Low right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 43.
Oh, ball. Under.
Stroud off of play action. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Motion the tight end over.
Walk to the right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Look at high. Buggy. Why, Tony.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here.
Tony.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Another carry for him. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 63. 47.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yeah! 26.
Give now to the running back. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. Down the left sideline he goes. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Yeah! There we go. 26.
Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I take 480. Switch his edge. 26.
They go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
backed up to the 8. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, count.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he's stopped at the line. No gain. Offense up to the line fast. To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. Tony.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, uno. Look the hot. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud now. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Oh, eh?
On the ground again with Mixon. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
18. That's it.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
18. That's it. 2 jets. 2 jets.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
I promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
South, south, south. Buggy, 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 buggy. Hey, uno more, uno more, uno more.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. No finding his back. Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Down in 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Oh, hey. 18. Why Tony? Tony. Hey, uno.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first down. At their own 26-yard line.
Boys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yeah! There we go. Nice. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Another run for Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah! There we go. Gun. Then we're going to 52.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Now go with another punt, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. Takes this in at the 25. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18. That's it. Look the hot. 11.
Throwing is Stroud. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Ow, that's right. 18. That's right. Whoa.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Big gain has him across the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 40. to the hurry up here.
Texans, first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Texans.
Under.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
So first down from the 41.
All right.
Now a give. It's Allen headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118. That's right. Hey, uno more. Hey, south.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
All right. 18. That's right.
Nixon on the toss. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, south. Uno. Buggy.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This connects with Schultz. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. That's right.
Nixon on the toss here, left side. Spins out of one side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Tony. Why Tony? Look to hot, look to hot.
Back to throw, Stroud. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set. This is 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Drops that first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Final timeout called by the Texans, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Yeah! Kill!
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is TG tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah! We're going to 54. Wide 26.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 26.
Dak now from the gun. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Yeah! Go. Wide 8. Under. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak to the air here. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Yeah! Wide 8. We're going to 54. Wide 8. Everybody kill. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
18. What's that? Nike taxi. Look the hot, look the hot. Buggy, 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 buggy. Hey, south, south, south.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this one. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
What's that? Hey! What 18? What's that?
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, uno.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This is Allen to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that? Go.
Jumps in up the middle. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, here's Stroud. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Oh, right. Why Tony? Oh, boy.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. At 18. What's that? 2J.
A give to Mixon up the middle. They'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Gets it to him on the screen. And they hold him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Stroud now on 3rd. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're left with 4th and short.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Here we go, let's go. Swap, double swap. 11.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. The 3rd down run with Blue. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, they're getting on the fullback trying power for it. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
It's 4th down.
Final timeout called by the Texans. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all 3 of theirs so early in the half. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Yeah! There we go. Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. 26.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Connect.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno.
Keeping it with Mixon. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, boy.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. It will be a 1st down, Texans.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Robin.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. Going all the way to the end zone here. Working way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, south. Buggy. 11. 19 Texans. Why Tony? Hey.
Now air it out on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Now a toss. It's Allen. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a third-quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping ain't fake drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Boy, 26.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Everybody kill! Here we go, 47. Go.
Working from the pistol, Prescott dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Yeah, here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53. 26.
No throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
His work begins at the 31. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, south.
On the ground again with Mixon. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Whoa. Hey, uno.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. This connects with Higgins. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? 18. That's it. Level.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He spins right by him. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Tony.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right. 118. What's that? Nike Texas. Hey, Uno Mars.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
All right. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brings it in at the 13. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
7-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! 26.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs from 37.
Yeah! There we go! 26.
Give to Williams from the gun. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! We're going to 54. We're going to 53. We're going 46. Hey, kill!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah! We're going to land. Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Everybody kill! Everybody kill! We're going to 54. Wide 8. Sweat! Hey, kill!
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st down from the 42.
Oh, hey.
Mixon on the toss. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Texans first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun now, first round. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now one intended for Joe Mixon. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
All right. 118. What's that? 19 Texans. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 4th down.
Two J.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. He's got the drive with glue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Dak now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, kill! 47. We're going to 53. 47.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Out, listen up, hot. 118, what's up?
A give left side. Here's Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Tony. Hey.
Going right side, Mixon with it. Great work there to evade a tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 118, what's up? Robin.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Kaimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
it, all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, boy. Here we go, 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go. There we go. 48.
Prescott here from the gun. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, here we go. 48. Here we go, 47. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line, 47. Yeah, here we go. 48. Sweat. Go get him, go get him, go get him. What do you think?
Throwing again is Dak. Throwing deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Pete, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide 8. Wide 8. Here we go, 46. 47. Hey, kill. 26.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline. And out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah! going to 54, wide in. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide in. Hey, kill!
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this fourth down.
Going to 54, wide in. Here we go, kill! Wide in. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, 46.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's up?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 18, what's up?
They're going to pass it here. It's his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Stroud now bringing his guys up for this 2-point attempt.
11. Here we go.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Caught at the 2. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Wow, what a determined effort there, Brock. We all thought he was going down short of the line, but he fights through the tackle, and the try is successful.
I like that word, determination. It was determination with a capital D. When you get the ball in front of that goal line on these 2 points, you could just feel that entire defense converge. But his effort, his want to, and that determination got them the 2 points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah, here we go. Go to 54, right? Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, why, Here we go to 54, why, What do you think?
Down to the air here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
At the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go to 54, why, Yeah! Here we go to 53.
First and 10, Prescott sends this to the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. No change to the call on field, so that play's going to remain a touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game.
38, Cowboys 24.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Swap. Mother swap.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Like the Texans.
2nd and 4.
Buggy. Hey, south.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. In the red zone on 1st. Into traffic, complete. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. So the Texans come away with their own win. Man, they were are facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the